Hi, I'm Andrew Randell, and welcome to another episode in our video series on how to improve your riding. We're here today at the Power Watts facility in Toronto and have with us Jeff Douglas from the Evatic Powered by AR Coaching cycling team. And today we're going to be looking at bike fit and some of the do's and don'ts.
When I first started working with Andrew as a coach, the fit that I came in with was indicative of the bad fit. A lot of the traits that he pointed out, I was too high in the saddle, believing that if I could get a greater extension, I was going to get more force on the pedals. I was too low up front here on the handlebars and too far out. And after a very early session with Andrew, one of the first things I did with him was a fit, where he brought me down counterintuitively low and up in the handlebars. And I thought, oh my God, this is like a grandma position. But immediately, the first long ride that I went out on, I noticed much more resistance to fatigue. I could work under effort for a lot longer and with greater consistency, and then I was just way more comfortable on the bicycle. And in an aggressive position, I was able to ride either out on the hoods or down on the drops for a greater length of time.
So the first thing we're going to show you is what our proper bike fit looks like. And we have Jeff on the bike who's going to help us demonstrate what that'll be. The first element of the bike fit that we're going to look at is the saddle height. And we'll get Jeff to pedal a little bit and demonstrate for us. You can see as Jeff pedals that he's got a slight bend in the knee. Yeah, and just stop at the bottom there for us. And you can see the bend in the knee here with Jeff, and this is what a proper seat height is going to look like. If Jeff has a fully extended knee where it's locking out, that is not what we want. Also related to saddle height is your ankle and foot position. Jeff's going to pedal for us once again and demonstrate that his foot stays in a neutral position as he pedals around the pedal stroke. The second element we'll look at is stability in Jeff's hips, which is related to the seat height. If Jeff can pedal for us for a moment, we can see that Jeff's hips are stable. They're not rocking side to side over the sides of the saddle, which would demonstrate that the seat height would be too high. Now we'll take a look at the front end of the bike, and we want to look at bar extension and bar height. What we're looking for are relaxed shoulders, open shoulders, not rounded in. And from the side here, we want to look at Jeff's arm, which is relaxed with a curve, a little bend in the elbow, because that is your shock absorber when you're on the bike. Jeff will help us now demonstrate what you don't want to see in a bike position when you're riding. If Jeff can pedal for us, we'll take a look at the saddle height. And you can see that Jeff's knee is fully extended here at the bottom of the pedal stroke, which will mean he's locking out his knee, which is a bad thing for the knee. In conjunction with saddle height, we want to look at the stability in the hips. With the saddle height incorrect, Jeff's hips are rotating side to side over the saddle. You want them to be stable in order to generate power. And the last element associated with seat height, we want to look at Jeff's ankling and his pedal position. You can see in his foot that he's reaching for the pedal, particularly in his ankle. Jeff, you want to slow down your pedal stroke for a moment? You can see in his ankle here as he reaches for the bottom of the pedal stroke because the saddle is too high. And at the front end of the bike, we often see riders whose stems are too long with their arms extended straight. They can't use them as a shock absorber anymore. And the stems are often too low, which rounds the shoulders and closes off your breathing abilities. The good bike fit, open shoulders, flexed arms, saddle height in an appropriate position. Spending some time to have yourself properly fit and set up on the bike will help ensure you get the best performance. You'll also be able to ride more comfortably, avoid injuries, and develop towards your goals faster.